Hi guys, if you have questions, email me or write a comment.
Hi guys, today we're going to talk about the law of cosines. Before we have explained the law of sines, which works in any oblique triangle. Today we will talk about the cosines, how are we going to use them to solve triangles. I believe that most of you know the Pythagorean theorem as c squared equals a squared plus b squared, and that's for right triangle only. Today I'm gonna start with the Pythagorean theorem as you know it, c squared equals a squared plus b squared, but not in a right triangle. Well, we are not far. Actually, the Pythagorean theorem is a special case of the cosine law, since if you are talking about side c here, c squared will be equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2 times a times b times this side a, side b, times cosine the angle between them. This is the general case of Pythagorean theorem. Why is it general case of Pythagorean theorem? Because actually if angle C was right angle, then we will get cosine C here, which is cosine 90. And we all know cosine 90 is 0, which means the whole part here will be 0, which leaves us with the Pythagorean theorem as you know it. So the cosine law is more general, can be used for any triangle. And not only that, it's not only for side C, we can use it for any other side. So let's say I want to find side A, for example, then I will go with a squared equals the other two sides, which is b squared plus c squared minus 2 times b times c times cosine the angle between b and c. The angle between b and c, and that should be angle A, which is opposite to side A. So if you're looking for side A, you're going to use the angle opposite to side A. That's in general how to use the cosine law, and of course the same thing if you want to find side B. Now let's try to apply this on an example. For example, let's say we have this triangle 2, 3, and 75. Let's name it. Let's say A, B, C. So here I'm talking about side A, here I'm talking about side B, and let's say we are looking for side C here. How would I find side C? By applying the cosine law. C squared will be equal to 2 squared plus 3 squared minus 2 times side A times side B times cosine the angle between them, which is 75 degrees. So A, B, and the angle between them, which is 75. Just apply this in your calculator. All of this can be inserted in your calculator, and you will get c squared equal 9.89 approximately. So square root c will be 3.15. So now we have side c. Actually, this is not the only use of the cosine law. We can apply it in the opposite way. So let's say we are given a triangle ABC. The sides are given 2, 3, and let's use the same example, 3.15. Can we find angle C? Actually, we can find any angle if we have the three sides. So the same thing, apply the cosine law. The cosine law, I'm looking for angle C. The opposite side is 3.15. So I'm going to start with 3.15 squared equal to the other two sides, 2 squared plus 3 squared minus 2 times 3 times cosine angle C. Now, calculate all of these. 3.15 squared, we just used that, so it's 9.89 approximately, equal to, as I'm using an approximation, so I'm trying to write the numbers in as we are using them here, because that was an approximation. So this will actually be 9.9225, 2 squared, which is 4, 9, 12 cosine C. What's the important point here? Look at this. We have an addition. we have subtraction, and we have multiplication between 12 and the cosine. This means, according to order of operation and according to algebra, 12 cosine C is one term, and we cannot apply operations between 12 and 4 plus 9. So 4 plus 9 will give me 13 alone, minus 12 cosine C as one term. Remember, you cannot subtract 13 and 12 because here we have multiplication. So 9.9225 equal 13 minus 12 cosine C. Actually, this is the main point when you are trying to find an angle. Keep in mind that you cannot apply it, you cannot combine 12 with the other two numbers. Of course, if you subtract 13 and divide by the negative, let me do that. So we will get 9 minus 13, which will be negative 3.0775 equal negative 12 cosine angle C. Now when you divide by 12 both sides, you will get cosine C equal 0.2565. To find C, we will apply the cosine inverse. So cosine inverse 0.2565, which means C is approximately equal 75 degrees, and that's what we're supposed to get. It's an easy topic. This is the only trick or the only common mistake that you may fall in. So just take care of this, and good luck in applying the cosine law.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and write your questions via email or comments.